What's happening, everybody? Gather yourselves. Come on in. Come on in. I got some information for you. Come on in. We have a singer with us.
Who knew, huh?
Who knew?
I can't wait to come sing with you all. I promise.
I was sitting there like,
Yeah.
that was amazing.
Yeah, that was pretty basic. It was. Yeah.
Oh, you said that was basic. I said that was amazing. Oh no, that was just basic.
I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, 'cause worship.
And how the singers talk. Oh no, that was just basic.
Well, worship is my thing. So, like, whenever I get to sing a good message song, it feels
Right.
deep, but doesn't feel like, ooh.
All right, come on in. Can I get as many of you all to share that will share my Facebook, my YouTube? What's up there? Already talking about, hey, Miss Cara.
Hey, guys.
What's going on, everybody? We are here for some information, some very, 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 very important information. And I want as many of you all to get the information. I want you to share the information. I wore my Chicago shirt today because I love my city.
Yes.
I love my city.
Yes.
And I wanted to come up because, you know, there's a lot of news about the shootings, about the danger of the city, you know, but I wanted us to go live and talk about some good that is going on with the next generation. So we have what we call Art in Motion. Yes. And Art in Motion is a performing arts grade school, high school, going from grades right now, 7th to 10th grade.
Yes.
And it's going to eventually go from 7th to 12th grade. That is our goal. But it is in the city of Chicago. And I'm going to let the principal of this school talk to you guys because we've enlarged our territory and there are only 100 seats left, openings. Why don't you tell them about the school, Miss May?
Thank you so much, Pastor Hannah. I'm so happy. You know, I always love moments I can spend with you and by proxy with your folks. Guys, it is just such a blessing to be able to be a part of Art in Motion in this project, such a passion project for all of us, because we understand that the way to really touch the heart and the full existence of a child is by giving them strong academics, strong artistics, and strong social emotional learning support. And so Art in Motion is created around those three pillars of core academics, core arts, and core social emotional learning support. We are right now at 7415 Southeast End is our middle school for this year.
Come on.
And then our high school will be located at 7522 South Greenwood, just adjacent to the Thurch.
I'm like on 10 about this.
Yes, sir. I know. In order to be able to accommodate our growth that's happening here on East End, where we will take our 35,000 square foot usage of our building and expand it to about 100,000 square feet on the same site to offer premier arts access and capabilities and efforts for students here on the South Side of Chicago. We are so excited and so just glad to be able to contribute in this way for students, because this is the way education should be. It's got to be whole child. If we're going to say that our students are going to be productive for society, we want them to be givers. We want them to, like Pastor Hannah, you and I, we give back to community. We give back to our folks. And we want to raise our children to do the same thing. They need some tools that they don't always get in other situations.
Right.
So we want to be the opportunity for them to give them those tools and be able to fully integrate their personality, their identity, who they are, with their skill sets to be able to contribute to our community and the world abroad.
Right.
Super excited.
So I just say this to you all. My main thing is to get kids in a safe space.
Yes.
A safe space where they can grow, a safe space where we have the right staff.
Yes.
And I don't care what anyone says. Staff play an important role in the future of your child.
Yes.
One thing to sit up and complain, but you have to put things in motion.
Yes.
And one of the things that I was key about when I was in this community was making sure that we impacted kids when it came to education.
Yes.
I am born and raised in Chicago, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I knew nothing because my parents were not high school graduates. I knew nothing about an HBCU. I knew nothing about college. And it took a nun to take me to Silas Purnell, to get me out of
Yes.
Chicago, to send me to Alabama State. But what if I was in an environment that pushed education? What if I was in an environment where the teachers told me, you have to get out of here. You have to do better than this. That makes a difference. And one of the things I love about the school is the staff is involved, the parents, it's literally a village.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
It is literally a village.
Yes.
And the grades right now available are what?
Grades 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have ability for seats for all grade levels right now.
All right. So I'm about, like, if your kid is in 7th grade and you want to hear the truth, my mother got me out of, I'm saying this respectfully.
She made alternative decisions toward the future.
And got me to a private school at 7th and 8th grade. 7th and 8th grade, something clicked. Mm-hmm. And when it clicked, I ended up getting a scholarship to go to any private high school in Chicago that I wanted to go to. Yeah. But she snatched me between that 7th grade. At that 7th grade, I'm saying that is an important time to grab our kids. If you have a kid or you know of someone that is in the 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, or 10th grade, and they hate their school, especially if you have a gifted kid. Gifted kids are different. How would you describe a gifted child?
Yes.
How would you?
They're different. They march to the beat of their own drummer. They're very similar to arts kids. There's a different kind of, man, and I love these students. There's a different kind of questioning. There's a different kind of wondering about the world around them. I see children, particularly gifted students and art students in particular, always trying to figure out where they fit and where the rules and the things that happen in life, where they intersect with the existence that they know, and they want to please. And so even if they're obstinate, or even if they are oppositional defiant, or even if they're difficult, that doesn't mean that they're not a gifted child. It just means that they are trying to find other ways to get their questions answered, because somewhere we as adults probably have told them, sit down, shut up, do what I tell you, don't ask any questions. And so we at Art in Motion like to give kids voice and choice. That's really important to us, because we want to elevate those skills and refine them so that they can navigate as adults.
So I just say to everyone, if you have a kid that you know is, I look at my life. I grew up on the west side of Chicago in the Austin community. I didn't fit. I did not fit in that community. So I was a target. I was bullied in that community. But if you can get a kid, but then what they did was when they sent me downtown to Cathedral, I found my village. Yeah. I found my village. And I am begging some of you all that if you know that your child is different, if you know that your child is gifted, if you know that your child needs some one-on-one, some tender loving care, this is the place for your child. So if they're interested, can you tell me, why don't you tell them how they can get information, or try to figure out how to get their kid in this school?
Wonderful. So there's a couple of opportunities. So you can always visit aimchicago.org, and that's been rolling lower thirds, so that you can see our website, aimchicago.org. You can view the website, scroll through, find any information that you need, or also do aimchicago.org/apply, and it'll take you directly to the application process. But then there are also 2 opportunities. We have a virtual open house tonight, 5 p.m. online. So at the website, aimchicago.org, you can get the link for the virtual open house. And then next week, on next Tuesday, the 31st, we're having an in-person open house, socially distant and masked, of course, but having an in-person open house at our East End campus at 6 p.m. So you can go online, aimchicago.org, to visit or learn and apply. You can visit the open house virtually tonight at 5 o'clock, or you can visit the in-person open house next week, next Tuesday at 6.
All right, parents, I'm really coming after you because the ball is really in your court. I remember when my mother walked up to the school and things were wild. And my mother was a cashier at Jewel's food store. And she looked and she was like, I got to get you out of here. And she made the sacrifice and put me at Holy Family right there on Roosevelt and May Street. That sacrifice to get me in a safe space.
Yeah.
Whoever this is on Facebook soliciting, you will be blocked. Nobody's sending you any money to your account. So I advise you, ADETAYO, take your post down because you will be blocked after this. So like I was saying, I can't take it.
That is so funny.
I cannot take it.
Hey, opportunities are what they are, I guess.
I get tired of the scams on social media. But like I was saying she made the sacrifice working at Jules and put me and my brother in this private high school. And when it happened, I want you to hear this, Miss May. The teacher told me we had to take a test to find out my reading level. I'm in the 7th grade. I was reading at a 3rd grade level, but she wouldn't tell me. But every day she would make me sit and read. Yeah. And then when I took the test over, I was now at a 7th grade level.
Right.
She says to me, she says, John, I wouldn't tell you what you were reading at because I knew that it would have killed your self-esteem. Yeah. But if I work with you consistently and every day, that woman made me sit and read. I'll never forget as long as I live. And it was Miss Kathy. And I am who I am right now because of people like that.
Yes.
That's the kind of school that AIM is.
Well, Pastor Hannah, I'm so glad you said that too, because we started with our entire staff came back this week on Monday, and we've spent a lot of time just these last 3 days working on this whole concept of who are you going to be for kids? How are you going to show up for students? The PD I left when I ran over here to talk to you, what biases are you bringing to your work that you need to unpack so that you can be who you need to show up as for the art and motion students? Because they didn't ask you to teach them, but now that they're here and you're here, who are you going to be and how are you going to help them know and get to their next level, to their next best? Because every single kid is capable. Every single kid can learn. Every single kid is artistic and a creative, even if it's not in traditional ways. And so how do we combine all of those things? And who are you, teacher A, teacher B, teacher C, in order to ensure that we get our kids to that space? Because you have to. If you're going to be in this profession, you have to. And they kept laughing at me. I said, because if you didn't come here for that,
come on,
probably got on the wrong bus. And that has become the joke of the week. It's like, I know, I'm on the right bus. I'm like, okay, be clear.
I love it. I love it. Guys, look at the screen and you go to aimchicago.org.
Yeah.
AIMchicago.org and get the information. Parents, this ball is in your court.
Yeah.
Do you provide post-secondary counseling for your students?
Yes, we have a licensed psychologist and a counselor and a school social worker. So whether it's a social emotional situation or it's actual career planning and support, we have that in place now because we have 10th graders.
All right. And I just want to say this. We have to pray for teachers because kids have been locked in their homes for a whole year. They're eager to get out and only God knows what they're about to step into.
Hey, stop that. It's going to be amazing.
I just want you guys, I told y'all I'm living the rest of my life pushing and building. And if we could snatch some of these young people, you say, well, they like this school. Look at their grades. Don't tell me you like it, but then your grades are not good.
Yeah.
Because what you like is not pushing you. Let me get you in an environment that's going to push you. Parents, the ball is in your court. I beg you, please go to aimchicago.org, get the information, and you make the decision to do what is best for your child. And I really want to go after these gifted kids. If they could sing, if they could dance, if they could play, if they can speak.
Yeah.
If they can speak well, because most of the kids that are articulate get dogged out in our inner city communities.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just a speaker. I could dance. I was a good dancer.
You telling the truth?
I was a good dancer.
Okay.
Like for real. But I couldn't sing. I could sing a little bit.
You could preach a thing.
But they got a little talent. I want you to look up aimchicago.org and make it happen. I love you. I love you. I love first of all, the school is clean. Environment is everything to me.
Yes.
I am into art. I am into clean environment. I'm telling you all, this school is clean. It smells good. It looks good. The staff is good. That alone speaks volume to me. So, and they're coming across the street. They're now using our children's church Monday through Friday in the Grand Crossing community to bring life to that community, right across the street from our new church. That thing blesses me more than you could ever know. To know that, because when you bring in youth are bringing life. They bring energy. They bring in drive. So all of that is going to be on that corner. All right. I love you, Ms. May.
Love you too, Pastor. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to spend some time with you today.
And keep doing what you're doing. Y'all, Ms. May can sing. I'm telling y'all. She can blow. If you the oil starts at the top and then it trickles down. So if the top kid got some talent.
Come on.
It's gonna get on the kid. All right. I love you, girl.
Thank you. Love you too. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.